Hey again, my name is Tommy, and welcome to the Shreveport Connection. Recording this video from an undisclosed location, visiting some friends. Anyways, this video is on your TNA results from the 28th, recorded earlier. Let's see if I can pull it up. But first, I'm going to do some other news. Speaking to the Shining Wizards podcast, Marcus Alexander Buff Bagwell revealed that he is in talks with Eric Bischoff to join TNA Wrestling. Highlights from the interview, audio available at ShiningWizards.com, are as follows. Comments on his recent car accident. My best friend Hamilton died from a drinking accident, so in the past year I have been doing much better with the drinking and the partying. After I found out how he died, I quit drinking. They say I had a seizure from the alcohol withdrawal. I said, dude, I drink maybe 2 or 3 beers a day. And they go, how long have you been drinking 3 or more beers a day? I said, 20 years. They said, Marcus, 3 beers a day for a long time is still a big deal when you come off cold turkey like that. I have had one more withdrawal seizure from coming off pain meds or whatever years ago, trying to clean my life up. When you have one, you see this thing called an aura. It's a white little light. It's a light that makes you think Jesus is coming. That kind of light. It's that brutal, and anyone listening has seen the aura. It's something that you never ever forget. You don't mistake it for a glare or anything like that. You know what it is? It's the scariest thing in the world. The aura gives an epileptic 45 seconds to either pull their car over or lay down on the ground. There is no fixing it once you see the light. I was on the phone with my wife and I said, oh my God, I just saw the aura. And she goes, what? Pull over. I had a big jacked up Jeep at the time. I pulled over, and from that point, it's all a blackout. Wrestling in Global, GWF, and being offered a contract. Global, to me, back then was like WWF. It was that big to me. We were on TV. We were on ESPN in a great time slot. We were told that we were going to be the next company. The woman who owned the place painted it up all nice and got us air conditioning. The dressing rooms got redone. And hot stuff Eddie Gilbert was there. Lightning Kid, a.k.a. X-Pac. Harlem Heat Patriot, and Scotty Flamingo, Raven. They started giving out contracts. I was the fourth guy to get a contract, which I never got. It was a $100,000 contract. When I was the fourth one in line, it was just over. They suddenly just pulled the plug. The next phone call was like, God did it. The phone rings and I pick it up, and the guy goes, this is Magnum. I said, who? I had no idea who he was. His early days at WCW, right away, I got along with Brian Pillman, guys who worked out and hung together, guys who partied worked together. So me and Brian got along great. I was 19 years old at the time, no credit card, no clothing. I was getting $500 a week to go to wrestling school. When they put you on the road, you lose $500 really fast. Going to the gym, tanning, eating, hotel, whatever you do. I came home losing money. The whole thing was a 10-day road trip. Homesick, crying, calling home. After Pillman, me and Johnny B. Bad got on real good. Once we got our own credit cards and we were making money, no one rode with us. We went and trained and didn't know what a beer was. It didn't party. It was all about working out and pro wrestling. After that, it was Sting, then Luger. Me and Luger were animals at the point. Scotty had got in such good shape. at the time. He set the bar so high, anyone who hopped in our car, it was going to be chicken breast, baked potatoes, and working out. Not many people jumped in the car with us. Me and Lex wanted to work out and look good for TV. WCW tapings, WCW didn't have to be a TV company. WWF had to sell the product to a TV company. We had 500 people to get in free at WCW Center Stage. I was out on the street begging people to come in and sit down. We gave away bicycles and everything to get people in, then tape a month's work of matches so we could do 25 matches in a day. We had to be careful with angles and stuff because if someone gets hurt, then you ruin that angle. If you notice, when me and Riggs were on the shows, we were announced as tag champions, but we didn't have the belts. On breaking his neck, what happened then, Rick didn't tell anyone. He had tore his rotator cuff. So here's a bulldog, a move I have taken 1,000 times. He comes off the top and misses me. It was live TV, so I was trying to catch up to him, and I was trying to catch up with him. He hit the mat and went back into my face, so my face went into his back, and the back of my head touched my shoulder blades, and I just went instantly limp. Basically, my face went into his back at the perfect angle, so medically at level 3 or 4, the cervical disc shot into my spinal cord and bruised it. To me, when it was swelled, you lose. It's not like a stinger or going to be okay. As soon as I got hit, I said, I am paralyzed. So the finish of the match, Scotty was going to slide in, hit Rick with a chair, put me on Rick. 1, 2, 3. NWO wins. I am out on the mat, face down. As soon as he rolled me over, I said, I am paralyzed. His eyes were like, oh my God. Then I had 270 pounds of maniac named Scotty Steiner coming in with a chair. If you watch the match, you will see my mouth going 100 miles an hour saying, please don't touch me, I am hurt. So all Scott did was hit Rick with a chair, and then he was going to put my arm across Rick. As soon as he did, my arm didn't stay there because I was paralyzed from the neck down, so the ref counted 3. While both our backs were on the mat, it was just a bad scene. On a possible future with TNA, me and Eric are talking. Sting wants me to come down there and work for TNA, so we are in talks, and we are waiting for me to get back to 100%. We are about 2 weeks out. I just spoke to Sting yesterday when the article was, which is early December. Mid-part December. So Eric is going to bring me down and talk to me and just see what happens. So I am in the mix with maybe going back to TNA now. Could it be possibly to be working with the Aces and Eights? We'll have to see. For more from Marcus Bagwell, including to talk about his various tag team partners who supposed to be in the original American Males, who Eric Bischoff wanted to lead the NWO, his mom being a tag champion, the Buff Bagwell Heat, his time in and current relationship with WWE, and what the future holds. Go to ShiningWizards.com and listen to the episode 65, Monday Night Wars with Buff Bagwell and Headbanger Thrash. Okay, and now for your spoilers, or actually the results from the tapings. Okay, it was taped on December 18th for the December 28th. December 27th or 28th event. Well, first match was Samoa Joe defeating a Max member of Aces and Eights. RVD defeated Christian York. Chavo Guerrero and Hernandez defeated Christopher Daniels and Kazarian. Gail Kim defeated Miss Tessmacher. Alcin Aries fought Bobby Roode to a no contest. And that was it for the show. So disappointing. I'm glad I didn't even see it, because the way nothing was even said about any type of stuff. Well, that concludes my video for TNA Wrestling for last week, just in case I didn't already post that one earlier. Thank you and peace out.